Okay, yes, this is a video about a battery, but this is one piece of tech that I've really enjoyed using and has really, I think, upgraded what you can do when you're out kind of in the middle of nowhere. So Alexa and I are out here in Alabama Hills, which is not in Alabama, it's in California, here in the Eastern Sierras. First time here, and it is awesome. So yeah, this place is great, but how does a portable battery have anything to do with going camping?
So this is the Jackery Power Station 1000, and it's a huge portable battery offering 1000 watts of power. Right now, this is the biggest battery that Jackery offers, and you know, it unlocks a lot of possibilities when you're just out and about, kind of in the middle of nowhere where there's no power. And I reached out to them so I could see what it's like to actually use this in the real world. So inside is a lithium-ion battery with 1002 watt-hours of capacity and a 2000 watt surge. So I mean, there's a ton that you can run off this device, things that are really powerful. Now, to actually do that, you have a few options. There's 3 pure sine AC plugs in the front, and this is where you can, plug in your normal stuff. There's 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, and then you also have a regulated DC power plug with the, 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter. To use this, all you have to do is turn on the section that you want and then plug in. I mean, it's really that simple. And on the display up top, you can see your battery percentage and the input and output draw that you're currently using. So you can keep an eye on what's going on. So with all that, I mean, the possibilities of what you can do with it are kind of endless. I've been using it to charge all my camera equipment, like my drone and camera. I also use it for my iPad, which I use for navigation when I'm away from data service. But you can also power things like your fridge if you're overlanding, you can power for days, or a TV for up to 14 hours, or you can charge your phone over 100 times, or use appliances like a blender. I mean, anything that you can think of that needs power, as long as it's in the rating of draw, this can power it. Now, one thing that I personally have been wanting to try is actually using this for cold weather.
Right now the weather is cooperating quite well. It's a little chilly, but it's sunny, there's no wind, but it looks like that's going to change later on. Hoping it doesn't, but we are prepared for the cold weather that's supposed to be coming tonight, down to like 25 degrees, so, it could be worse, but for California, that is pretty cold.
Kind of anticipating this, we brought an electric blanket, which is something I've never actually used and actually never even thought to use because, I mean, where would I power it? But now I can, so it's going to be interesting to see how this works with a portable battery.
Well, we made it. It was cold, but with that blanket and thanks to that battery, it was completely fine. All things considered, it was pretty warm in here. Let's check the battery, see how much time we got left on here. Well, we ran this thing all night, and it is now at 49%. Not bad.
Tell that story when we first met. Help me remember that day. 'Cause I'm reaching for something to believe in. I won't let it be nothing.
So after running the battery all night with that electric blanket, which worked great, it dropped from 100% to less than half but that's where the second part of this package comes in, how you actually charge it. You can get this whole thing as a solar generator package with 2 of the Solar Saga 100-watt solar panels. And these are really great if you're going off-grid. They are easy to set up, they have a magnetic latch, and they have a fold-out stand, so you just pull them apart and set them up. And each of these panels can charge up to 100 watts, and you can use up to 2 of them, so you get 200 watts of charging capacity. So with that, you can fully charge the battery from empty to full in about 8 hours, which is kind of crazy considering if you use just the AC wall plug like normal, it charges in 7. So that's not that much slower. But even without the battery, you can still use these solar chargers to charge over USB. They have USB ports built in. But just having these panels means you can almost go indefinitely without having to actually go back to base camp and recharge from a real wall outlet. And if you aren't charging with solar, you're just charging with the wall, it comes with an AC adapter, or you can charge in your car. So, no matter what condition or location you're in, you can charge, and it comes with all of those cables. I'll leave links down below to this system with updated pricing, but you can get this for around $1,500. And, if you want smaller, cheaper options, Jackery has those as well. And I don't think having a battery system like this is necessary for getting out there and exploring, but it sure does come in handy. This is something that wasn't really available a few years ago, but now you can take advantage of it and do even more. Alexa and I have been exploring more and more lately, just having a good time, and having this in our arsenal is a game changer. It lets us stay out longer and just explore more places.